Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I am at ESA Fitness Club with Terrence. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I have
Good.
some questions for you.
All right, I'm ready to answer.
First question, what does ESA stand for?
ESA stands for Enhanced Speed and Agility.
Okay.
Yeah, so most people come to me to get faster, to get more agile, to have more mobility, and more explosiveness. So
Love
yeah.
that. Well, give me a little bit about your background. How did you get into this?
I got into it after I was training for the NFL, and I had a trainer in college. And then I went up to Maryland after I played in the All-Star game my senior year, and I trained with Vernon Davis trainer, and it kind of opened my eyes to a lot more different style of training than what I was getting in college.
Interesting.
And then I was in the CFL and rookie camp with the Montreal Alouettes, and got cut from there, came back home, and started coaching and started training some kids. I put a speed and agility clinic on, got it sponsored, had about 40 kids come out. It was amazing.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, okay, I like it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I just opened a facility with about 4 or 5 clients, $1,000 in a 1,000 square foot facility. And that
here
was
we
12
are.
years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
And now I'm here.
Now we're here, and what is this location? It's pretty prime, man, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's so this is downtown redevelopment zone, okay? Right, smack dead in the middle of downtown Myrtle Beach is
Yeah.
515 9th Avenue North, and I've been in this building for about a year.
Okay.
So I decided to come down here, one, to be a part of the community, be a part of the redevelopment and all the stuff that's going on downtown. So I just, took a risk, and so far it's been pretty good. We got a lot of neighbors coming down on this street,
Yeah.
and I like the plans that's what's happening down here. So I just wanted to be a part of some growth and be on the beginning of the stages, and that also actually ask what we think and what we want to do, and so it's pretty cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the typical client that you see on a daily basis? I know that you have all these different sports painted up on the wall,
Yeah.
which he did himself, by the way. Love that.
Yeah. A typical client is a high school and a middle school athlete. I do some 4th and 5th graders. I kind of start around 10 years old. That's kind of like my stopping point.
Yeah.
I've had some 9-year-olds that were pretty mentally there, that can stay locked in the whole session. And then when the seasons kind of change, I get my college guys and girls coming back in, and then I get some of my professional athletes. They'll drop in. I can't just rely on college and pro athletes because their seasons are longer in that at school. But most of my clientele are high school and middle school athletes, so we're trying to build them up. But the key is catch them in middle school. So by the time they get to high school, by the time they're juniors and seniors, they're 10 times better, and to give them a better chance to either go to college or make their varsity squad.
Yeah.
So that's the typical. And I also do adult personal training as well. So in the morning times, that's what I spend my time with doing.
I think a lot of people wonder where these great athletes come from, and I think a lot of times this is the thing that really makes the biggest difference for kids.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. Today I'm in Pawleys Island and I'm at All Fired Up Studios and I'm joined by Carla, the owner. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Good.
There's so much to see here. I am so excited for you to tell me all about you guys and what you have to offer here.
Yeah, so we are a paint your own pottery studio. How that works is somebody would come in. We don't take appointments. You just come in, find a piece of pottery that you like, plenty of painted samples to give you some ideas, but you pick a plain white piece of pottery and then you sit down with the color chart, you pick your colors. I go ahead and get you the correct brushes and then we'll show you the application of glaze and then you paint your own pottery. You leave it with me for a week, I clear glaze it and fire it in my kilns and you can pick it up in a week.
See, this is why we have to have the expert here, because I think that if I tried to do any sort of design on my own, I would just get overwhelmed. So you help people, kind of design what they want to have on
Absolutely.
it too, right?
I offer as much or as little assistance as somebody wants. So I can hold your hand. I can give you lots of design ideas. We have so many resources to help you create beautiful stuff. We have screen prints, crystal glazes, all different pottery glazes. So I can go over that with you and help you find something you like and then show you how to apply it. Or sometimes we have people that put their earbuds in and don't want to know anything, and that's fine too. That's their whole thing, and they just want to paint. That's fine. So I'm here to assist or not.
It's very therapeutic, I think,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I mean, is this your background? I mean, did you always want to do this?
I've been doing this for 15 years.
Wow.
So now it's my background, but prior to that, it was never my background.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you always love art?
Yes, I have a design degree, but not necessarily art per se, but so that kind of transferred over when I decided to do this. Like I felt comfortable with color and application. But I too had to learn about the products, and so I went to some classes and so on until I became comfortable, and then just self-taught after that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of classes, you guys actually offer classes here to make your own pottery as well.
Yes, we do.
It's a little more involved, though, if you want to do that.
Well, we have two types of classes. We have a
Okay.
beginner to try it, a one-time wheel class for beginners. And everybody, we've been doing it for 2 years now, but everybody walks away with a bowl. So there have been no failures, so
That's
big
good.
pressure. But everybody makes a bowl or a plate, they make something. And it's a great class, everybody loves it. So they can learn how to throw the clay on the wheel, center the clay, pull the walls up. They'll learn all the technique, the jargon, and they will make a piece of pottery. And then they can come back in a week or so and they can glaze it. So
Which
that's
is
included
fun,
in the
too.
class.
I love
Yes,
that.
yes, absolutely fun. So it's been very successful and people really do love it. And then if they want to continue, and most of them do, then we offer extended course. We have a 2-week course, a 3-week course, a 5-week course, depending. So,
Wow, that's
yeah,
really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have that available too.
Awesome. Do you guys do any parties as well, like for kids and stuff?
Yeah,
or how
we
young
do.
do you start with the painting?
Doesn't matter. We get
Oh,
infants
okay.
in here for handprints and
Little
footprints.
baby feet.
Yeah. But so there's no age limit. And we do parties.
Awesome.
We can do birthday parties. And we offer the whole studio for birthday parties. We used to do them in that room, but no more. Now we offer the whole studio, and so they can bring more people. So yeah, we do that.
Love it. Okay, well, if someone's watching right now and they want to come out and see you guys and paint something or learn how to do pottery on their own, how can they do that?
They can either just walk in and check it out. It's a very welcoming and friendly place. So
Oh, yeah.
the intimidation factor could be tiny when they first set foot in, because they'll walk in and go, "I'm not artistic." You don't have to be. You just have
Yeah.
to dip your brush in the glaze and apply it.
It's
That's
that
what's
simple,
involved.
you know?
So they can just come in and check it out. They can ask questions. They can call. They can email. They can message on social media.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by CVS.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. Today I'm joined by Dr. Amy Lynn Valentine, and we're talking about how you can stay healthy this summer traveling season. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some tips before somebody goes to travel, filling prescriptions early, packing medication. What's your advice?
Yes, it's so important when you're getting ready to travel on vacation to make sure you have enough of your prescription medication. So I always recommend that patients do a full inventory of their medicine chest and make sure you have enough medication to last you, not just for the duration of your trip, but a few extra days, just in case you have any sort of delays with weather or flights changes, just so you're prepared.
And I see some stuff on the table next to you, but what are some must-haves in your travel kit?
Yeah, so when we're traveling, of course, besides your prescription medications, you always want to have a little summer essentials travel kit for when you're going away. I like to have things like pain relievers, fever reducers, motion sickness tablets, especially if you're going to be out on the water or a long car ride, things like electrolyte packets, because it's so important to stay hydrated while you are away. And of course, sunscreen. Shouldn't go anywhere without sunscreen, especially during the summertime.
Of course. And what are some tips for people who are going to be going on like cruises or just traveling in general and staying healthy?
Yeah, it's so important to stay healthy while we travel. And the best thing that you can do is to practice proper hand hygiene. So that means washing those hands. So also want to add some hand sanitizer or disinfecting wipes to your travel kit as well, especially if you're going places like on a cruise ship or you're going to be in tight quarters. You want to make sure that you're constantly washing your hands, keeping them clean, because you don't want to unfortunately get sick while you're on vacation.
And what about international travel? Is there anything that people need to do preemptively?
Yeah, so if viewers are planning on traveling internationally this summer, it's really important to look on the CDC's website to see if there are any vaccine requirements prior to traveling. So if you do see that your destination has a vaccine requirement, you could pop into your local CVS pharmacy, talk to the pharmacist, and get those vaccines taken care of. And we recommend that you do that 4 to 6 weeks before you travel.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dr. Amy Lynn Valentine. Where can people go for more information?
If viewers want to learn more, they could visit cvs.com for more resources.
This portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by CVS.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today, I'm joined in the studio with Charles from Long Bay Symphony. How are you doing?
Just fine, thanks.
Awesome. Okay, tell everybody a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm the music director of the Long Bay Symphony, which is this region's professional orchestra. And you know, it's funny because as much as we've been around, I think, gosh, it's, and now I can't remember exactly, it's our 36th, 37th season. Wow. They're going to kill me in the office for not remembering the exact year. But we've been around a while, but for a cultural institution, it's not that long. And since people are, you know, it's so transient, people are constantly moving into this area from primarily the Northeast or the Charlotte area or wherever. And it's amazing how, in spite of all we do, people don't know they have a professional symphony orchestra in town. Yeah. So we do, of course, our traditional subscription concerts, classical things, and try to make that as varied as possible using, you know, ballet dancers and, you know, just as much variety as we can. But our biggest thrust over the past several years has been to do more diverse programming and more outreach. So we've done things like the New Year's Eve concert that we do and a gala, to, of course, Messiah performances in December. Also a Gullah to Gospel program involving a mass gospel choir in March. We've done patriotic war and peace concerts for the past several years over Veterans Day weekend. And so we're just out there in the community reaching all segments of the community, with a lot of those concerts being free, sponsored by the Chapin Foundation and other organizations. So that's kind of our mission, is to be out there and be a part of this community. And it's amazing, invariably after a concert, I'll have someone come up to me and say, "Oh, this was amazing. I had no idea we had a professional orchestra in this area." Which is sort of why I'm here today.
Yeah, we're spreading the word.
Yeah.
And these are talented musicians that deserve to, get some spotlight on them.
Our musicians basically play in orchestras throughout the region, in the South Carolina Philharmonic, Wilmington, Charleston, all of the general area, and they just travel. A lot of them are professors at universities, or so it's you just go where the activity is.
I love it.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm back in the studio with my friend Davina. Thanks for coming on the show.
Hi, Katie, and you look lovely today. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to hear what you've been working on for the last year. We were catching up just now. What do you do?
Yes, I actually host a International Men's Empowerment Conference that I started the nonprofit People Over Profit Lloyd Foundation and the legacy of my grandfather. So I used to help my grandfather at the men's shelter back home in Philadelphia, providing meals and toiletries and warm clothing. I also served on the prison ministry at my church where we help men and other men coming out of prison, help with job applications, resume writing, professional attire. And then I was also the only woman on the board for housing and development where we help people who were homeless and men and other families obtain homes. So that's kind of how this conference got started.
And this is sort of like your calling now. Since you've moved here, you are definitely a staple in the community when it comes to men's empowerment.
Definitely. I saw men just struggling either with job loss, divorce, anger management, and I wanted to do something about it. So the first year just kind of came together with the community and it was awesome. The second year, we were able to bring in world-renowned keynote speakers to help and come and empower and inspire the men. We gave out a lot of professional attire. We did a how to tie a tie workshop for the youth. We had a marketing team come in and teach on marketing and design. And we just had the keynote speakers kind of pour into the men. So it's been really amazing.
That's awesome. I can imagine these little things really do make a big difference in someone's life. So what is the feedback then?
The feedback has been awesome. I've actually seen men grow through this organization where now they're getting speaking engagements. They're pouring back into the youth. They're inspiring others and they're continuing coming back to say like, Davina, what do you need? We want to support you in this organization because we feel like it's important in our community.
That is so awesome. And obviously you have this big conference that happens every June?
Yes, it's happening every June, but we do have monthly meetings. So thank you for all the mentors and coaches that have been helping me out. I really appreciate you. We have monthly events that we do just to kind of keep the momentum up, keep the men engaged, have a sense of unity and brotherhood. We want to create a safe space for the men. So, and men, it's okay to be vulnerable. And women, we have to be acceptable to that so that when men are dealing with these issues, they can have someone to come to. So please join our mailing list, find us on the web, and we can always connect you with another gentleman that can help be life-changing for you.
And you were saying you've had people who have joined the program and have started hanging out with you guys and have seen serious growth in just a little bit of time.
Yes, and just months at a time. I give men a platform where they're able to use their talents and gifts and also pour into others, but people recognize them. And from what they do, people now will book them for speaking engagements or book signings or just to come and speak and mentor the youth and inspire them. We have a lot of troubled teens out here and we want to be able to support them and help them. Hopefully, in the conferences next to come, we're going to be providing trade workshops so that they can have hands-on training and kind of just get back to, trade skills and entrepreneurship that we could provide because we do a lot of leadership development training as well.
I love it. That is just so awesome. I love what you do. So if somebody's watching right now and they want to stay in contact with you, you said you have a mailing list, and tell everybody what the website is and how they can get in touch.
Sure. You can find us on Facebook at People Over Profit Lloyd Foundation. You can also find us on the web at peopleoverprofitLloydFoundation.org. You can join our mailing list. The phone number is there. Please reach out, text, call us if there's a gentleman in need, whether you want to grow your business or whether you're just looking for another gentleman to connect with that can be life-changing and inspire your life. Reach out.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.